Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a very wet and soggy edition of This Is Our Life. And it's not wet and soggy because I have a wet and soggy diaper on, because I don't have a diaper on. It's wet and soggy because it's raining, and it's been raining, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. No. We,
5 slices of bologna.
That's not much. We went into, there's a town, you probably never heard of it, it's called Keene, K-E-E-N-E. I don't know, you've never heard of it, but Keene State College was having graduation today.
Yeah, then it poured.
Yeah, it poured down rain.
And the kids are standing out there, and the parents are standing out there in the rain.
Yeah, they did it outside.
Yeah, that's not smart.
This area gets a lot of rain, and a lot of people were ready. You know, they had umbrellas or raincoats or whatever.
We grow mold as a crop.
Yeah.
Lucky move, baby.
But
Move.
So we went to the Keene Farmers Market, and
thankfully it didn't rain on us there.
Yeah.
Two of my favorite things are
and
food and travel.
we bought a thing of cheese from this lady that makes her own cheese.
Kind of Swissy.
Yeah.
But not exactly.
And so we went there, and we also bought some lettuce, cilantro, and 2 types of tomatoes. Plants, yeah, plants, because we don't even know if these seeds we planted are going to come up.
Well, I bet they will, but they need a little heat, probably.
Yeah, and it's raining. And when it's not raining, it's cloudy. When it's sunny, it lasts 5 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and get those planted.
Not right in this moment, but
yeah, not right now. My wife likes cherry tomatoes, so we got.
Well, they ripen up fast.
So we got cherry tomatoes, and we got regular. Excuse me, tomatoes. Slicer tomatoes. And we went to Market Basket, was it? Market Basket. Excuse me. And we bought eggs and, you know,
the
other stuff you have to have. We're going to have Cinco de Mayo late.
And we also have 2 pet clubs. Oh. You can have fun here. Nam told me that many of the restaurants in Fields Corner have been in Dorchester for over 20 years.
Wow.
Dating back to a time when thousands of Vietnamese left their homeland.
We know when we want where to go when we want Vietnamese food.
Yeah.
Dorchester.
Dorchester, where is it?
After escaping from
Mass.
Oh.
I left Vietnam in 1987 with my family. My wife.
My high school had a lot of.
I think it's Mass.
My high school had a lot of boat people in it.
Had what?
A lot of boat people, Vietnamese boat people. I'll tell you this: they were not treated very well. You have to understand the type of environment. You know, it was a country town. You know, the odd thing was that, aside from my dad, I don't think there were many kids whose dads were veterans. Of course, my dad was a career man. He wasn't just, you know, he didn't just go in and serve. But, you know, I mean, we had hamburger joints and barbecue joints and...
Oh.
You know, so... Now... that little town is no longer a little town. Now it's a part of Houston, and there are Buddhist temples, and where there used to be farms, there are buildings and houses, and and when we were at Farmers Market, there was a guy there who was doing the planting. Helping with the planting. He was from Austin. And I told him, well, yeah, I came from San Antonio. And I was only in Austin for about a year, 72, 73. And
I'll give it a nice yellow color.
Anyway, so we went to I wouldn't call it a junk shop. It was an antique shop.
Yeah.
You know, and it's one of those that has different, like, people rent space there, so different sections. I'm not going to say too much about what they had that I want, because I don't want somebody else
Well, we went
to...
to two. They're in one building, but one's more like couches and tables and lamps and
furniture.
yeah.
Now, the one place, the second place we went to, they had a really, really nice coat rack and umbrella holder, and, you know, and it's one that's not going to fall down. You know, you can put umbrellas and canes, and because sometimes I have to use a cane. Although I haven't had to in a while, but my
But we
niece...
need a real house too.
Yeah, we need a real house. When we went to Market Basket, we had to put stuff back. We both don't like having to do that, but the total came out to like $130 or $140.
Yeah, like $20 over what we had.
Yeah, so we had to...
I think the clerk didn't like us, but like I said, too bad.
Yeah.
Second job.
And I left business cards with people, and one little girl, I said, "You want a business card?" No. So, anyway,
And what kind of oil do you like to use here? Vegetable oil. We want it hot. Sizzling.
you know what would be nice is to have a couple $100 that we can just go to the grocery store with, and just,
Starting to sizzle.
Not have to worry about what we're buying.
yeah.
And you can put it
And,
on the edges.
They seem to think two people can live on $138 a month.
Well, and plus we usually spend about $100 plus just out of cash at the grocery store, plus the EBT.
Okay. So we got the pork on one side, the shrimp on the other, and then when we fold it all together, it's going to be something beautiful.
It is a Vietnamese food.
Okay. Our batter that has been chilled.
But there were several things that they had a love seat too, but
Pour in on the side.
Well, we can't. It won't fit in the car, so we don't know how to get it home.
Yeah.
we could really use a love seat if we could get this couch into the basement, so when we move,
From the center.
if we're ever able to move, and we have
work
a
on that too.
we have a real living room, then we can have both the love seat and the sofa. It would be nice if they could match, but
Well, hey.
trying to do that,
How long?
we can always throw, we could do something with like a sheet or something, and
10 seconds. Quick soften.
Well, as long as they're in the same color family. That one love seat was brown. Our couch is brown. Lighter brown, but it's kind of like a tweed or something.
Okay, so put the oil on.
And I think that was like a microfiber, suede-like looking thing. This is more like a
And I see you're lifting it up a little
tweed
bit.
coat or something, I would say.
And anyway, I love Asian food. I lived on Okinawa for
Well,
5 years.
And I was married to a Thai before
It's very brown.
Unfortunately, he didn't teach me how to cook very much of the stuff.
Flip it over.
My mother
He was a good cook.
My mother took Chinese cooking lessons when we lived on Okinawa.
You still have the cookbook, don't you?
Yep. The lady that she took cooking lessons from, she had escaped communist China.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a real thing. And one nice thing about Okinawa is you have back then anyway, you had a good mixture of Chinese and Japanese foods. They're very different. They're very unique. I mean, it's not like Chinese and Japanese foods are the same thing. They're not.
Japanese more seafoody than
Yeah, and it's
Chinese is more vegetables and stuff.
when you're looking at like the Vietnamese food, think of that maybe more in Thai food. Think of those two more in the line of Chinese. And Japanese food doesn't have the strong taste usually.
Yeah, Thai food seems to have they use a lot of noodles, and they have sweet, sour, salty, savory, and
Okay,
there's another word. Vinegar, I think?
That's very pretty. Love these little boats.
But anyway, I saw two things there that I really want. Oh, guess what? They had John Denver LPs.
Yes. I know he's gonna start jumping up and down the middle floor.
And, yeah, I love John Denver, and they had John Denver LPs.
No, there was $1 each, weren't they?
Yeah, they were $1 each.
And we're gonna go back and have a
feast.
record party.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe the number of LPs they had.
There's like boats of them.
Yeah.
In both shops.
Yeah. And so, I mean, it wasn't just John Denver. They had some great LPs
Well, there was one
there.
that section was like sorted out.
Yeah, they had folk, rock, jazz, all that. But then in the other store, it was they just.
Oh, and we seen a coyote rug.
Oh yeah.
And he had his head and all. And I thought at first it would be a cape, but I think it would be neat to wear it as a cape. Or
Carolyn, my wife, was thinking of bringing it to show Lucky. Lucky would go. Rrr.
He'd be growling at me.
Yeah.
Thinking, going, what the hell is that? There's a monster in my dog in my house.
What'd you think, Lucky?
That would be funny.
Yeah.
He wouldn't think it was funny, but
And he got wet in the rain because we had to take him out. And
he didn't appreciate that too much.
No, but he had to go. And somebody's scratching an ear, which means you know what time it is?
He knows how to do his business quickly.
Yeah. So, anything else I need to say?
Not that I can think of.
I went to the bookstore, got some good books, so. Anyway, bye everybody.